Did a husband cross the line when he left his wife at the airport? The husband explained they had about 15 minutes until boarding started, and his wife insisted on going to Starbucks, which was on a different terminal. He told her she didn't have time, but she didn't listen. He waited as long as possible, but when the gate agent was about to close the door, he decided to get on the plane, and the wife did not make the connection.
Yeah, throw the whole wife away. First of all, he was going to visit his daughter. So when the wife decided to go to another terminal with 15 minutes to board the plane, she made him make a choice between her and his daughter. So there was just a trip planned before. She overslept, so they already missed the flight. So this is the second time that they're going to try to see his daughter. So when she decided that she was going to delay or just take her sweet time like the plane was supposed to wait for her, then he did the right thing and he got his butt on that plane to go see his daughter.
Yeah, family comes first and not an expensive cup of coffee. So she definitely should have listened to her husband. Next, we got a father giving out some pretty wise advice.
Hey Dad, what is it like being married?
Not right now. I'm busy.
Oh, all right.
Oh, wait, don't go away.
What? What do you mean? You just told me to leave.
No, don't ignore me. Now apologize.
Apologize for what?
Now you know what it's like to be married.
You say, am I going out tonight? No, I'm not. I'm staying in the house where I pay rent. You know why? Because what's the point? I'm going to go to the bar and do what? Spend 20 bucks on a watered down drink to feel nothing? Be around a whole bunch of people I don't know or care about? That doesn't sound like a fun time, but what I will do is stay at my house where I can drink as much as I want, eat as much as I want, listen to music, and fall asleep whenever I want. I don't gotta sit there 60 bucks in thinking, is my car still in the parking lot? How am I about to get home tonight? I gotta go get McDonald's. Now I'm making bad food decisions because I'm hungry and I'm turned. That don't sound like a good time. Those days are behind us.
You can also guarantee that there's no need to stand in any lines at home, and the bathroom is clean and peaceful too. Now this next bride decided to disagree with some of the vows and cause some worry.
Sickness.
In sickness.
And in health.
And in health.
To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in council.
We did talk about that in council. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right.
You're a problem. You're a real problem.
37,000. So what'd you do for them 37,000?
I don't really mind about social media.
No, I'm saying, but what'd you do to get them? Like, how did they follow you?
I don't know.
I'm the baddest thing in the world.
Big man, the world?
Don't know yet.
The universe.
In the UK right now.
So you're just buff like that? They're just like, yeah.
No, I don't know. I didn't do anything special. I just...
The baddest in the UK, yo. Only 3,000 followers though, babe. The baddest got to have more than 3,000 though.
Honey.
I like how you're talking, yo, because there's a girl here. She said she's the baddest bee in the UK.
I like the confidence though.
She said she's the baddest in the whole of the United Kingdom. That includes Scotland and Ireland.
Wow.
Yeah, it is indeed pretty hard to grow an organic social media following today. So what she's posting has to be really good and worthwhile for it to be real. Next, we got an influencer flat out disagreeing with the popular delusion calculator.
Okay, this sounds crazy that only 0.05% of men in the United States meet my standards. What are the standards? Like any hair color, any eye color, any education, any religion? Actually, initially, I had a few more things selected, which gave me an even smaller percentage. But let's make this as open as possible, okay? So he can make $0 minimum income. I felt like for me, who is 5'10", that was a good height range. That was also I don't really want to be with someone 7 feet tall, but let's say they can be any height. They can be, that's kind of creepy, but they could be any age. Oh no, let's be reasonable here. Any age. Now let's see what it will show. Still, only 0.4% of the men. Wants kids, I'll put either. Smokes, either. Drinks, either. We're going to exclude married people because they're taken, and we will not exclude obese people. So that's the most. So if you've seen this test and you feel like, oh my gosh, my standards are too high, it's like, I don't know that eye color is a standard, right?
Well, putting an age range significantly reduces her number of potential candidates. Plus, once someone meets her standards, that doesn't even guarantee that she'll like him. Now, this next one's a pretty good mindset.
I'm never leaving my guy for another guy just because he's got more than my guy. Because trust and believe, if I like you, if I love you, it's because I see your greatness. I couldn't give a shit if you was a street cleaner at that time. I see your greatness. That's why I'm with you. I see the king in you.
Predicts his needs before he says it. He can't help but melt. So if she knows he might be hungry and there's something ready, if she knows that he might be tired, there's a coffee ready, if she knows that he's got work in the morning, he's going to be in a rush, there's a shirt ironed. These kind of nurturing acts makes a man feel loved. And I don't think they realize it because they're so conditioned to not expect that from women anymore and see that as oppressive and see that as toxic. They're just like, oh no, I don't even expect that. But when they receive it, they act like babies, like just received an opened present. Oh, coffee for me? Like, you did that for me? And it's like, oh yeah. And I think they don't realize that that is actually their universal love language.
Yeah, doing what she mentioned is really not too much of an ask. Plus, if you're working hard to take care of the household, there's just no excuse for her not to. Now, this next sister tried to cook some brownies and it really didn't go that well.
Bro, those are brownies. Bro. I'm gonna cry. Bro, I'm posting this.
That wants to be a wife versus a woman that just wants a husband.
You know what? I think most of us are bred to just want a husband. Whereas to be groomed and trained to be a wife means to understand how to respect masculine energy, how to truly be inside of your feminine, which means trusting the leadership of your partner, because feminine chooses certainty. Feminine doesn't choose flow because feminine is flow, right? Feminine energy. We choose to understand that it is our biggest opportunity to seek out the needs of a man without him expressing them. I think a beautiful opportunity for us to empower that man and ride through the storms. I feel like we live in a weak generation where things get hard and people immediately are like, oh, I quit, this is too hard. And that's like, it's never going to hinder you the result you want if you keep quitting. To be groomed as a wife means it's compassion, it's longevity. That's where marriage starts. When you get married, you say, I do, it starts. Whereas other people, it's like, when you get married, I made it. No, you didn't make it.
She simply understands that so many want to be married, but few want to become wives. So the hard work does not stop after the wedding night. Now this next one shows you how you can find some peace and solitude in this tough dating market.
The more time you spend alone with yourself, the more time that you will be able to understand who you are. When I mean understand who you are, I'm talking about without any outside interference, without any friends, without any peer pressure of wanting to be like someone else. The more time you spend alone, what happens is things become clear. Clarity sets in.
Life's too short to drive boring cars. That's a Kia Soul.
I don't like where this is going.
Whether you want to admit it or not, y'all love covering it up with get that bag, only using for what he has, da 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 da. But y'all forget to mention, like, bro, they're not doing this out the kindness of their heart. Y'all are selling that. I don't care how rich the man is. I'm not about to be running around here with my grandfather's age mate. One thing I've learned is to never envy somebody's life on social media, because you never know what they're doing for this money. These be posting up these luxury trips, these luxury bags, but what are you doing for that money?
She does have a great point, because no matter how you slice it, those trips and luxury items do in fact come with a price. Next, we have an amazing display of trust from a girlfriend.
Yeah. Can I see your phone?
Sure, baby.
I'm about to go through your Instagram and Snapchat and stuff like that.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care. You can go through everything you want. You got my passwords. You got everything that you need. I don't need my phone. I got whatever I need in front of me, which is you.
So you don't care if I check your phone?
I don't care. You can do whatever you want with it.
So what happens if somebody takes you?
You can block them. I don't care. That don't have nothing to do with me. Only you.
I love you.
I love you too, baby.
I was just playing, babe.
No, you can keep it.
How much money would I have to give you to cheat on your boyfriend?
At least 300.
300?
200 or 500. It depends on the guy.
If I give you $500 right now, you cheat.
Yeah.
I got one boyfriend.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
Want the $500?
Okay, yeah.
Please, no! 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 No!
We need a little bit of extra coddling. We need a little extra protection. We're physically more weak.
So what's the exchange for that? What do we get?
You get
Oh, I see. The only thing that you can offer us is the thing that we also can offer back to you, right? Which is, I guess.
We don't need you. I mean, I'm not saying it's personal, but we actually don't.
Then what are you going to do when there's artificial
We're obviously of a higher
What do you do when
value.
there's artificial wombs?
What?
Good wives and husbands will go the extra mile for their spouse. So if they're going to get bare minimum effort, it does not make sense to get married. Really hope you learned a lot today, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and become a channel member today if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.